What's up, guys? Today we're gonna think of a theory for episode 6, episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9 of the amazing digital circus. In episode 6, what I think of the villain is not Kane, it's not Jax, it's not Bubble. It's not Kaufmo, he's already abstracted. So is the Queen and all of the abstracted characters. It's not them. We all see that. But I doubt that the mannequin is the villain. I doubt it. All he's doing is putting a mask and then yeah, that's all the mannequin does. But it doesn't disappear like, oh! Yeah, that's not the mannequin that we're talking about. It's the mannequin who's scared with a mask. As usual, I believe that she's gonna be a hero on all episodes. But is she gonna be pure good in all episodes? Is she though? Is she pure good? Who knows? Let's find out together. We're gonna seek the truth. That if she's pure good or not. We're gonna find out together. And the mannequin, I believe, that's not the villain. What I think that is the villain is the glowing queen. I still believe that. You see the large creator? I doubt that isn't the villain. I should keep an eye on that villain. Or it could be Baron Midenhall too. Baron Theodore Midenhall, if that's his name. But I'm not sure. I believe that it has to do with the abstraction behind all the all my theory behind all those stories. Don't worry, I'm not trying to spoil the entire series or all the episodes. It's just a theory for fun. We all know Jax, that he's nothing but a sociopath, but not a psychopath exactly, but that's his character. You have nothing to do with this. We're not Jets. And Pomni will actually be the main hero character. So I think that's all you need me to say in the episode 6. But I might be wrong behind all those theories and all. But who cares? At least I said my own theory opinions. That's all I need to say. In episode 6, many people said that Regata will be abstracted. And that's most likely true, but come on, just wait in episode 6. You're all like trying to spoil, while me, I'm just doing theory for fun. I'm not spoiling, okay? I'm just trying to seek the truth. But that doesn't mean that it's gonna be a spoiler. In episode 7, many people said that Kane will be a final boss in episode 7, episode 8, and episode 9. It can also be true. It will be true, but I don't think that's gonna happen. He seems like a good guy, but at the same time, he's a neutral good guy. After all, he's in the neutral characters wiki and not in the villains wiki. And I understand why. I understand. He doesn't seem like a villain either. But he's just a psychotic antagonist, if I'm not wrong. I'm not sure. Look, I'm not trying to diagnose all your characters. It's goose works, but I guess the wiki was never wrong about this. They were never wrong. Sorry about my accent. Wrong. There it is. I meant wrong. You know, like false and all that. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, in episode 7, I believe that. Yeah, the episode 6 theory, my episode 6 theory has been complete. Now it's time for the episode 7. And I believe that Pomni will have more trouble, like, for she to, like walking in the hallway. Whoops, sorry. Episode 7, walk in the hallway. Well, with Jets, no doubt about it. We all see in episode 5. Or she could be somewhere else. It could be just in episode 6. Or it could be or she could stay with Jax in the hallway in episode 7. Who knows? Well, we're just gonna find out in the next episode. In episode 7, I believe Pomni stays in the hallway with Jax. Alright, there's 2 theory I'm gonna say in episode 7. And after we're done with the theory, just like I did in episode 6. 1, it's either like Pomni or Jax being a risk of being distracted, or either being distracted by a character that's gonna be dangerous, aka a villain. But in episode 7, I believe the villain that has in my mind for episode 7, I believe in my mind that the Fudge is the villain in episode 7, and episode 6 is the Glory Queen. That's all my opinion. Alright. Move on to episode 8. I believe that if it's really true, that Wagata will be distracted. I'm gonna be sad if she's distracted and all. I love Wagata. Oh my gosh. She's my favorite alongside with Pomni. I wonder how much dollars is the plushie of Wagata. I want the plushie Wagata. There's Pomni, but I want Wagata. Wow. They're both amazing characters. I find her. Don't judge me and all, but I feel she's an heroic character. Sorry for my accent. It's a Filipino accent. Hopefully, you will be patient with my accent. I'm not good at it. Anyway, let's get back in episode 8 theory. I believe that it's just a theory, okay? I'm not trying to spoil anything. But what I believe that will happen is that Gangle will finally get her revenge on what Jax is all doing with Gangle. And I believe that Gangle will finally get her revenge on Jax. And that's gonna be very satisfied. Is she gonna go too far? Is she gonna be a vengeful character? Who knows? But that's what I think is gonna happen. But in my opinion, Gangle will be a vigilant villain. So in episode 6 is the Glory Queen, episode 7 is the Fudge, and in episode 8 is the cute character Gengo. That's all the three villain character that I think is gonna be the villain, like the main antagonist behind all the stories. Well, I could be wrong. In episode 9, well, it could be Kane, but I doubt he's the villain. He's a good guy, and then an antagonist mess, I think. But that's what I think, okay? Don't judge me. Bubble, I don't think that's a villain either. In episode 9, I believe that, hold on. I believe he's gonna stay with Gengo. In episode 9 is not gonna change. I believe it's Gengo again. That's my opinion, okay? That doesn't mean that it's gonna be true. It's just my theory opinions. Alright, that's all my theory. Bye.